Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Javed.
Ma'am, you didn't upload the homework in group, ma'am. I'm like, you didn't upload the homework.
Which homework?
Ma'am, actually, you would give homeworks, no, ma'am. But last time you didn't give us homework.
So that means on Saturday you had the live test, no?
Yeah, ma'am.
That's the reason.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Mummy, are we done with understanding elementary shapes?
Yes, we are done with elementary shapes. We'll
Yeah,
start a
ma'am.
new chapter today.
Now, which chapter are we going to start from?
Let everyone join, I'll tell you. Okay?
Okay.
Just I'm waiting for a few minutes so that most of the children join, then we'll start.
Okay, ma'am.
For this coming test, I've given you fractions. So we'll be starting with fractions.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So good evening, children. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, beta. You can, everyone, please put on your videos. Okay. So you are all done with your objective test.
Yes,
Okay, of elementary shapes. Afan, had you given the weekly test? No. Why?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, I didn't know what we have to do.
What we have to do means?
Like, I don't know where to open it.
You didn't know how to open it.
Yes, ma'am.
For opening, how do you open it? The objective test is always given in the test column. Okay.
Okay.
So you must open the test column. You will see the upcoming test for the weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Ma'am,
you
should I
must
go and get my book?
but for this time you have your subjective test.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
subjective test will come in the assessment column. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Should I
Is
get?
that everyone? You all open assessment tab. On the WISE app, you open assessment tab. Okay. Okay, Afan. On
Okay,
this coming Saturday, you will be having your subjective test. So subjective test will be posted in the assessment tab. Okay. So you open that assessment tab and you will find the test. Date will also be written here. It will be live from 30th and it will be the time will be till 31st 5 p.m. Okay.
okay,
And
ma'am.
objective test is on test tab in your WISE app. And you must ask if you have any doubts, you must ask. Every week we have test. Okay. Alternately, we have objective and subjective. So last week it was objective. This time you will be having subjective. Okay. So this time our topic for the test, I have already given the syllabus, that is fractions chapter. So we will be doing fractions now. Okay.
Ma'am, should I go and get my book?
Yes, you should always sit with your books. You don't wait for ma'am's permission. You should already be with your books.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, children, let's start fractions. Okay. Okay, this is the fractions chapter, but we'll come to the exercise part later on. But before that, I will give you some introductions, okay, about the chapter, some basic things, basic concepts in the chapter, so that when you do the exercises, it will be easy for you. Okay, now coming to fractions. Okay, now what are fractions? Just in
Ma'am, fractions are a part of a whole.
very good. Fractions are part of a whole. As you tell, you use fractions every day. You know, you tell your mama, give me half chapati. Okay, or give me half apple. You say that, give me half piece of apple. You do that. So half is what? That means from the whole apple, you are asking half part. You are asking a part of it. Okay. And if you are asking chapati, half chapati, so that means you are asking for a part of chapati. Okay. So that fraction is a part of a whole. Now suppose if I have some figure here like this, suppose, okay, and I divide it into like this, and I have here 4 parts. So how do I write fraction? Now I write all the parts, the total number of parts I will write in the denominator. This lower part is called denominator. And
Upper part
Suppose,
is called
yes,
as
and you say I want only this much of the part. Okay, you say give me this part. Okay,
mom, it's 1/4.
so that means this part is out of 4 parts, this was the one part. So that fraction becomes 1/4. Okay, this shaded part is how much part I have shaded in this? That is 1 part.
And one
Okay.
is the numerator.
Yes, 1 is the numerator. One is the numerator. You know, sometimes children get confused between numerator and denominator. Sometimes children say the upper one is denominator and lower one is numerator.
Mom, I
Children get
don't.
confused. So I'm just giving you a small memory tip how to remember that the lower one is denominator, D for denominator and D for down. Okay. So whatever is written down is denominator. Will you remember this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, mom.
D for down, D for denominator. If you remember one, you will automatically remember the other one. Okay.
Okay, mom.
Okay, ma'am.
Now suppose this is, if I say, I have, okay, I'll take another shape, this shape. Okay. Now I say, give me this much part. So what is this much part?
Mom, 1/2.
So that is how many parts were total? How many parts were there? Total 2 parts. So total number of parts I will write in the denominator, and number of part which I have shaded or I am talking about is 1. Okay. I spoke about just one part. Give me this part. Okay. So that is 1/2. So here 1/2 is the fraction.
Mom, we also say it like half.
We also call it half.
Half of a fraction.
This is 1/4 is called quarter.
Yes.
Right? In your last chapter also you have studied about time.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
this 90 degrees, quarter part, this much was half.
Also, in last chapter, we used fractions.
We used fractions. Fractions are used everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I say I have given you, okay, one thing you have to remember here, that whatever is written in the denominator, the total number of parts that is written in the denominator should always be equal. Okay. This is very important. It should always be equal. All the parts should always be equal. Suppose if I have a triangle like this and I divide it into 3 parts. Okay, and I say this fraction is 1/3. Is that 1/3?
Ma'am,
No, this is not, because all these parts are not equal. So the parts has to be equal. This is a very important thing which you have to remember. Okay, whatever parts are there, total number of parts should always be equal. Okay. Now suppose if I give you some fraction 3/4. Here I had made the picture and I told you about the fraction like this. Now if I have a fraction and somebody tells me, make this fraction, show this fraction on a figure, shade the figure. So how will I show? Suppose I have this fraction, this shape. I will see what is the total number of parts. Total number
Mom, we
of
can
parts.
take
4.
a square or circle for easy or better understanding.
Any shape you can take, but parts should be equal. So
Yeah.
I will see the denominator. How many are the total parts? That's 4. So I will divide it into 4 equal parts. The equal word is very important. So 4 equal parts I will divide into 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many parts I'm asked here? 3 parts. So I will shade 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So I have shaded 3 parts. So this is my 3/4 of a fraction. Okay. So you can leave any one box, right? It can be any one. So you have to shade 3 and leave any one. So that's 3/4. And if you are asked to shade 4/4 of a fraction, that means what? 4 means out of all the 4 parts, you have to shade all the 4 parts. So that means you have to shade complete figure. So complete figure means one whole. So when you have same numerator and the same denominator, this becomes 1. Okay? Right? Show me thumbs up if you all have understood. Great. Okay, so when you have same numerator and same denominator, it becomes one complete part, whole part. Okay, now how do we represent fraction on a number line? Okay, now see, this is a number line. 0, I'm taking 1 here. Now I say, I want to show fractions 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 6 by 8, and 8 by 8. Okay. Now, first of all, I will see that, forget about all the denominators are 8. Now, when I have same numerator and same denominator, this becomes 1. Okay, 8 ones is 8, 8 ones is 8. So 1 by 1 is 1. Right? So 8 by 8 will be somewhere here so that it becomes 1. Okay. So 8 means what? 8 means this line is divided into 8 equal parts. This is one whole part. And this much portion from 0 to 1 is divided into 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm taking 8 here. Okay, this is 1. Let's not take this. Okay.
Mama, I didn't understand.
Ma'am, can you hear us? Ma'am?
Ma'am is here.
Yes, sir.
No,
Now-
actually, I didn't understand.
Okay, so I had taken 8 by 8 here. Why I had taken 8 by 8 here? Because I know 8 by 8 is 1. Same
Yeah.
numerator and same denominator makes 1. So this is 1. So that means this from 0 to 1 number, this much part is divided into 8 equal parts. So 1, 2, I'll divide here. 1, 1, this is 1 by 8. This is 2 by 8. This is 3 by 8. This is 4 by 8. This is 5 by 8. This is 6 by 8. This is 7 by 8. And this is 8 by 8. Okay, 8 by 8 I've written here.
Mom,
Okay.
now I got it.
So this much is 1/8 of a part. This much is 2/8 of a part. This much is 3/8 of a part. This much is 4/8. This much is 5 by 8. This much is 6 by 8. This much is 7 by 8. And this much is whole 8 by 8. Right? So
Yes,
if I have to mark these numbers on the number line, now my 1 by 8 is here. 3 by 8 is here. 6 by 8 is here. Okay, and 8 by 8, of course, it's here.
Ma'am, what
Okay.
if the denominators are not same?
What happen if the denominators are not same?
Yes, ma'am.
Then we make the denominators same.
Okay, ma'am. LCM.
Okay, then we make the denominators same. How do we make the denominators same? By
Mom, by
taking-
LCM.
that we will study later on. Okay. Now, suppose if I have to plot, I tell you the number. Plot the numbers. 2 by 4, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, on the number line. Can you plot it? Plot
Yes.
and show me. Plot and show me. And same way you can do it for negative numbers. Just plot the numbers and then see which side it is. Okay. Afan, put on your video. Video should not go off. Yes, Ritesh, very nice.
Ma'am,
Yes. Okay. 1 by 2, 2, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. Very good, Rishit. Yes. Very good, Adrit. Very nice. Afan, very good. Good. Yes. Charvik has to show me. Charvik.
Mom, still doing 1 minute.
Okay. Now, suppose I tell you what fraction of a day, what fraction of a day is 6 hours.
Ma'am, 1 by 2.
Now, 6.
ma'am, 6 by 24.
Yes. So in whole day we have 24 hours. Okay. When you are
Ma'am,
taking,
1 by 2.
yes, when you are taking, yes, when you are taking the fraction, the units for both numerator and denominator should be same. Okay. So this is also in hours. This is also in hours. So that is 6 hours we are given. So that is 6 out of 24.
Mom, means it's 1 by 4.
Okay. So that means 6 1 is 6, 6 4 is 24. That means 1 by 4 hour. 1 by 4 is a fraction. You will not write R here. You will write it's a fraction now. Okay, now suppose if you are getting your marks. Now you had your objective test out of 40. Some of you got 40 out of 40. Some of you got 35 out of 40. Some of you got 20 out of 40. Is that? So that means that is also a fraction. Okay, that means where did the page go? 1 second. Where is our page? Here. Okay. So that, your marks are also in fractions. Okay, that means out of 40, out of the total marks, you have got 35. Okay. From all the 40 marks, you have achieved 35. So this is a fraction. Suppose out of 10, if you get 8 marks. So this is also a fraction that from all 10 questions, out of 10 total marks, you have got 8 marks. So this is also a fraction, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if I say what fraction of an hour is 45 minutes of an hour, fraction of an hour is 45 minutes.
Um,
Ma'am, 30 by 60.
And 3 by
can
4.
you repeat the question?
What fraction is 45 minutes of
Of,
an hour?
3 by 4.
Mom,
What will you do here?
yeah, mom, it will be 3 by 4.
In hours, see this is in minutes.
Mom, 45 by 60.
Convert 1 hour to minutes. This will be 60 minutes.
60 minutes.
So this
Mom,
will be
45 by
3
60.
by 4.
yes.
Ma'am,
So,
3 by 4.
so total
Ma'am,
minutes.
3 by 2.
So total
Mom,
minutes.
45 by 60 and 3 by 4.
40, listen to me. 45 you will write in the numerator. 45 minutes by 60 minutes.
Yes.
So 45 by 60 is your fraction. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Mom,
understanding?
the form of that is 3 by 4.
How? So that is the lowest form. Okay, so we'll study about lowest form also further when we move ahead in this chapter. Okay, so far 45 by 60 is the fraction. So far, are you all understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone who has any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Adrit, all fine? Any doubt? Okay, good. Okay, let's move ahead. Now you studied how to show fraction on a number line also. Then we have types of fraction. Okay. Okay, now types of, in this chapter, you have 3 types of fractions. Okay. Proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. Okay.
Yeah.
So proper fraction first. What is proper fraction? Proper fraction is that kind of a fraction in which we say the
Ma'am,
numerator,
denominators are bigger and denominators are low. Like they are small.
answer when I'll ask you. Okay. First
Okay.
listen. So a proper fraction is that when we have the numerator less than the denominator. Okay. Here the numerator is lesser than the denominator. My denominator is 6, my numerator is 2. So all those fractions where I have my numerator less than the denominator are called proper fractions. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Okay, where we have a numerator less than the denominator. In this, numerator is less than the denominator. These are called proper fractions. And now what is improper fraction? Where I have my denominator, numerator
Denominator
is
is the
greater than
numerator.
the denominator. My numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, numerator is greater than denominator, like 9 by 4. You can write 15 by 6, 7. You can write 3 by 1. Okay, you can write 6 by 2. I've taken the reverse of this. Okay, so improper fraction is that when you have numerator greater than denominator, right? And next is mixed fraction. Now mixed, the word itself says it's mixed. Mixed of what?
Ma'am, mix of fraction and whole number.
Mix of a fraction and a whole number. Okay, so I have one complete number here and I have fraction here. Right, I have 7 1 by 2. You tell mama that give me 1 and half. You know, you say you give me 1 complete and half more. 1 and half.
Ma'am, 1.5. We can say like that also.
Yes, you say I want give me 1 complete slice of bread and 1 half slice of bread. Is it? You do that sometimes?
And we have
So 1 complete part and 1 half. So that is mixed fraction. 1 1 by 2. Now, how do we show this? To show this, what do? We convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. So while converting to improper fraction, what do? We multiply this whole part with the denominator and we add with the numerator. Okay, on top we have plus and below we have multiply sign. So if I have to convert this to improper fraction, what will I do? I will write the same denominator here. Then I will do 2 multiplied by 1, that is 2, plus 1 becomes 3. So this becomes 3 by 2. You get it?
yes, ma'am.
You understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Afan, I'll take more examples. Afan, did you understand this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Charvik, you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Adrit? Adrit, you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Ritesh?
Ma'am, we have to multiply 1 into 2 before adding it with 1, right?
Yes, that's what we did, no?
Okay, ma'am.
That's what we did. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2 only. Then plus 1 is 3. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
We'll take more
Because
examples.
so
And
tell like
Rishit, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who else is there in the class?
And that.
Today. Okay. Now let's take more example of mixed fraction. Now suppose if I have some mixed fraction with me, say 2, 3 by 7. Okay. So what will I do? I said with this whole part.
14 plus 3 equals to 17. So 17 by 7.
So this whole part will first multiply with the denominator. Okay. And whatever answer you get of this, the product will be added to the numerator. Okay. So on
Ma'am,
top you have plus, below you have minus. So that is 2 into 7 is 14. 14
by
plus
7.
3 is 17 by
7.
Okay. So you need not worry about the denominator part because denominator remains the same. Even after converting to improper fraction, the denominator remains the same. Okay. Now, some confusion is there. Sometimes some children say which one to write. Now, suppose if I tell you to convert this 17 by 7 to mixed fraction. So how will you do? If we say to the reverse of this. So what do you do in that case? Yes, you divide it. So as we do normal division, we'll do it like that. 17, okay, divided by 7. So 7, what will you get? 7 2s is 14 minus you get 3 in the remainder. Okay. So that means you need not worry about the remainder part. Remainder remains the same. So just write remainder here. Sorry, the denominator here, right? So 7 into 2. We multiply this with the quotient like this and remainder is added. So this is the remainder, this is the quotient, this is the divisor. Okay?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this becomes R cubed. What? Your voice is not audible, it's
Mom, I
cracked.
have a doubt. Mom, I have a doubt.
Yes, ask.
Mom, but it can be a silly doubt.
Whatever, ask.
Mom, like in place of denominator and numerator, there's 0. And in place of what we say, not yeah. Mom, whole number we have 17. Mom, so what will be the answer?
In place of whole denominator and numerator, you have 0 and whole number you have 17.
And answer will be 17.
So this is 0. 0 by 0 is nothing. You cannot divide, neither you can divide anything by 0. It's undefined. So 17.
Yeah, mom, but 0 into
it's
17 is
0.
equal to 0, no, mom.
What are you asking?
Mom, like first we need to like multiply with the whole number, no, mom.
See, multiplying any number with 0 is 0 only. Okay, you multiply any number with 0. Okay, any number A can be 1, A can be 2, A can be 3, A can be anything. You multiply any number with 0, it will be 0 only. Okay?
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, you understood this? How do we convert improper fraction to mixed fraction? By dividing. Everybody understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Afan, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Yes. See, you understood, you all have understood the division part, but the writing part, how do we write? Now, suppose if you write 3 here, 2 here, and 7 here, will that be correct? Will that be correct? Say something. This won't be correct. Okay? This will not be correct. Is this equal to this? Is this
No,
equal
ma'am.
to this?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, like
This
I was
becomes
confused
17 by
what you
7.
were
And what will this be? 7 3 is 21, 22, 23 by 7. So they are not equal. So you cannot write like this. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
asking.
So you have to remember how do we write. Remainder comes on top. Quotient becomes the whole part. And divisor is the same as whatever denominator was there earlier. The denominator remains the same. Okay, this thing does not change. Only you have to remember remainder comes on top and quotient is written here. Okay, so the formula, please remember RQD. Okay, RQD.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move ahead if you have understood. We'll do more practices when we do the sums.
Ma'am, can you ask questions?
Yes, I'll ask questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, coming to the question part. Okay, now express as mixed fractions. I'm giving you. Express as mixed fraction. Now you have to express it in a mixed fraction form. 20 by 3. Okay, do it in your notebooks. Come on, quickly do. I've given you so many examples.
Ma'am, you have repeated the same question.
Which question I've repeated?
C and E, ma'am.
C and E. Okay, okay. I'll give some another question. Take 15 by 4. Okay, now I'll ask you one by one. Afan, you tell me the first one.
Ma'am, 6 2 by 3.
What happens? Say loudly.
6 2 by 3.
6 2 by 3. Okay, 6
2 by
3
3.
is 18 plus 2 20 by 3. Great. Okay, Charvik, you tell me the next one.
Ma'am, I'll just tell it in 1 minute.
Okay. Adrit, you tell me the next one. 19 by 6.
19 by 6. 3 1 by 6.
This is 3 1 by 6. 6 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19 by 6. Just Ritesh, tell me the next.
28 by 5 is 5 3 by 5.
5 3 by 5. Good. 5 5 is 25 plus 3 28 by 5. Good. Okay. Nishit, tell me the next one.
Ma'am, 3 3 by 4.
3 3 by 4. 3 4
Ma'am,
is
got
10
it.
plus 3 15 by 4.
Ma'am, can I tell?
1 second, just a second. Afan, tell me this. 47 by 7.
Ma'am, it is 6 5 by 7.
Say again.
6 5 by 7.
6 5 by 7. 7 6 are 42 plus 5 is 47 by 7. Great. Yes,
Ma'am, I got
Charvik. Yes, Charvik, tell me.
8 3 by 9.
3 by 9.
9.
Okay. 8, 3 by 9.
No,
Yeah, ma'am.
ma'am.
No.
I got the different answer.
Ma'am, it's 8 3 by 9.
See, 9 8s is 72. 72 plus 3 becomes 75 by 9. So this is not correct. What is
Ma'am,
it,
can I
Rishit?
say my answer? Ma'am, I got 4 1 by 9.
4 1 by 9. So this is 9 fours is 36. 36 plus 1 is 37.
Ma'am, should I say my answer?
Tell.
Ma'am, I got 3 8 by 9.
3 8 by 9. 9 threes is 27. 27 plus 8 is 35. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Okay, children, please be careful. Okay, Charvik, you understood this? How did
Yes,
you get this
ma'am.
answer? 3
I think
8 by 9. Now, see, denominator has to be same, so you have to multiply with 9 something.
ma'am, like I almost got the answer, but I did like quotient and remainder place, like I changed it.
Remember the RQD formula. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am.
R first, then Q in the middle and D at the bottom. R, Q, D. Q in the middle, R at the top, D at the bottom. D for down. Okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now I'll give you some mixed fractions which you will be converting to improper fraction. Okay? Now, express as improper fraction. Now here, take the first one as 5 2 by 7, then 4 1 by 9, 3 1 by 4, 5 3 by 5, then you have 6 1 by 3. Okay? Do it one by one, I'll ask you. Okay, Afan, tell me the first one.
Done, ma'am. Ma'am, it is 37 by 7.
37 by 7. Okay, good. Next, Charvik,
Ma'am, it's 37 by 9.
37 by 9. Good. Adrit,
I'm 13 by 4.
very good. Ritesh,
28 by 5.
28 by 5. Good. Rishit,
Ma'am, 19 by 3.
19 by 3. Very good. Okay. Good. Okay, now I'll tell you to draw something on the number line. Now you will all do that in your notebooks. Okay. Draw number lines. Okay, for this you will have to make it on a separate number lines. Okay. 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 3 by 4, 2 by 5, then 4 by 5. Okay. See, the number of total parts are all different, right? So whatever you can show me on one number line, show that. Others you have to make on the other number line. See, 1 by 4, the total parts are 4. 3 by 4, total parts are 4. These two numbers you can show me on one number line. Denominator 5s, you can show me on one number line. The remaining you can show me on the other one. Okay.
Ma'am, can I show this? Like, we have to show on different number lines, right?
Different number lines because number of total parts are different, no? But one smart work you can do. You can see those fractions which have same denominator, like 1/4 and 3/4 have the same denominator.
I
So
got the
you can
LCM.
see two fractions on the same number line. So similarly, you can look for other fractions with the same denominator.
Can you see my?
Yes, the first one you have shown.
Ma'am, can you look
The
at my?
first one is into 3 parts. That is 1/3. Yes. Next one, that's 1/4, 3/4. Good. The next, very good. Yes. Rishit, very good. Good.
Ma'am, can you look at mine?
Yes, show me. Bring it closer. Yes, you have made 3 number lines. So that's the second one. The middle one is
1/3, yes.
1/3. Yes. The other one is 5. 1/5, 2/5, 4/5. The top one is 1/4, 3/4. Okay, good, Afan. Now, Sritej. Yes, Sritej, I can see yours also. Good, Sritej, I can see. Good. Adrit, show me, bache.
Ma'am, can you wait for 1 minute?
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm not getting this thing.
You're not getting how to do?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, now see this 1/3. Okay. Now there is no other fraction with the same denominator, no? So what will I do? From 0, this is 0 here, this is 1. So I will divide it into 3 equal parts. So 1 means I have 3/3 gives me 1.
Yes.
So I will be dividing into 3 equal parts. 1, 2.
Ma'am.
1, 2, and 3. Just a second, Adrit. 1, 2, and 3 equal parts. So this is 1/3 of a part. This is 2/3 of a part, and this is 3/3. 3/3 is 1. So where is your 1/3? It's here. You get it, Charvik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now similarly, I'll show you for 1/4 and 3/4. So I take my 0 here. I take my number 1 here. So number 1 is 4/4. So I will be dividing this from 0 to 1 into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this part is 1/4. This part is 2/4. This is 3/4. This is 4/4. So I
Okay, ma'am.
have my 1/4 here. I have my 3/4 here. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Similarly, I'll show you for 1/5 with the denominator 5. So my 0 is here. I take my number 5. 5/5 here. 5/5 is 1. So this is, I will divide it into 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is 1/5. This is 2/5. 3/5. and 4 by 5. So my 1 by 5 is here, and 2 by 5 is here, and 4 by 5 is here.
Mom, I'm done. I got it.
Now, have you understood now?
Yes, mom.
Yes, Adrit, you were showing me your work. Bring it closer. Okay. Okay, Adrit, good. Okay, so let's move further.
Mom, I'm also doing my.
The next one is equivalent fractions. Equivalent means with the word you can make out equivalent means equal. Equal. Now, if something is now, suppose if I have a fraction 1 by 2. Now, 1 by 2 is a fraction. If I have to find the equivalent of this, what will I do? I will divide or multiply with the same number in the numerator and in the denominator. Listen very carefully. Multiplying or dividing with the same number in the numerator and denominator. So 1 by 2, if I multiply with 2, both numerator and denominator, I get 2 1s is 2 and 2 2s is 4. Okay. Similarly, if I multiply this with 3 in both numerator and denominator, I get 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s is 6. Similarly, if I multiply this with 4 in numerator and denominator, I get 4 1s is 4, 4 2s is 8, right? So this was by multiplying, I have got one equivalent fraction for this. Okay, this is one equivalent fraction, this is another, this is another. Now suppose if somebody tells you, if you get a question like that, okay, again by dividing I'll show you. Okay, 3 by 6 by dividing, how do you get equivalent fraction of this? Now suppose if I divide this by 3, okay, both numbers can be divisible by, comes in the table of 3. So I can get 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. I get 1 by 2.
And simplification.
So similarly, if I have and I want equivalent fraction of this, I will divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So similarly, if I have 4 by 8, so what will I do? Dividing by 4. 4 1s is 4, 4 2s is 8. Okay. And suppose if you don't get this big number, so don't worry, you can divide this by 2. 2 2s is 4, 2 4s is 4. Further, you can still divide by 2. Okay. Okay. And you have to keep on dividing until you get such a numbers where you don't have any number common between those. Okay. Now 1 and 2 does not have anything common. Right?
Yeah.
Are you understanding, Afan? Understood? I'll take more examples also. Afan, did you understand?
Yeah, ma'am. Hello. Understood.
Okay. Charvik, did you understand?
Yes, mom.
Okay. Adrit,
Yes, ma'am.
Ritesh,
Yes, ma'am.
Rishit,
Yes, sir.
good. Anybody has any doubt in this? Any small doubt, anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll do some more examples of equivalent fraction. Okay. Now let's find some equivalent fraction of, okay, let's say 1 by 4. Now I have this number. I tell you to find equivalent fraction. Find 4 equivalent fractions of 1 by 4. Find 4 equivalent fractions. okay, of 1 by 4. So you have to find 4 equivalent fractions. Find out. I'll show you one first, then I'll give you more things.
Ma'am, give us 2 minutes, ma'am. After
I'll show you one first, then I'll give you to do. Now see, if I'm asked to find 4 equivalent fractions, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what will I do? First, I will multiply this with 2 in my mind. I'll do it in my mind. Or if you don't want to do it in your mind, you can do it like this.
ma'am, I got the answer.
So one fraction is 2 by 8. Second one is 1 by 4 into 3. So whatever number you multiply with, you have to do it both multiply with both numerator and denominator. So that's 3 by 12. So
Ma'am, shall I say my answers?
just a second, let me explain first, then I'll give you more sums. Okay, then I'll ask each one of you. So that's 4 by 16. Okay, so I have 4 by 16. So 1 by 4 into, then I multiply by 5, both up and down. So that gives me 5 by 20. Okay, so these are the 4 equivalent fractions. Right?
Yes.
Did you understand how to find these 4 fractions? Equivalent? Good. Now I'll give you sums to do. Okay, I'll give you more sums. You can do by either by dividing or by multiplying. Okay, you have to see if the numbers are big, you can divide them. If the numbers are small, and you cannot do by dividing, then naturally you have to divide them, multiply them. Okay.
Ma'am, can I go to washroom?
Go and come back fast. Okay.
Mom, I'm done with B1.
Okay. Do the others, do the rest of also. Okay. Okay, Chadwick, tell me this 3 by 5. Give me equivalent fractions of 3 by
Yeah.
5.
Mom, 6 by 10, 9 by 15, or 12 by 20,
Wait. 6 by 10 and
9 by 15,
9 by 15,
12 by 20,
12 by 20. Okay, this much is enough.
Or also 15 by 25.
Okay, this much
I'm,
is enough.
I'm doing 4 because
Okay.
you could find 4 equivalent fractions.
Okay, never mind. For multiplication, you can find as many. Okay,
Yeah.
Afan, tell me the next. 2 by 7. Afan. Afan is not there. Ritesh, you tell me the next. 2 by 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
4 by 14,
4 by 14. Yes, very
6 by
good.
21,
Good.
8 by 28,
Good.
and 10 by 35.
10 by 35. Very nice. Good. Adrit, you tell me the next. 5 by 8.
Yes, ma'am. 10 by 16,
10 by 16. Okay. Yes.
15 by 24,
15 by 24. Very
20
good.
by 32,
20 by 32. Yes.
25 by 40.
25 by 40. Very nice. Okay, Rishit, you tell me the next. 45 by 60.
I'm still doing.
Okay, do. Now see, children, just a second. Now see in these numbers 45 by 60, 36 by 48, 18 by 42. If you multiply with some number, you will get another big number, bigger than these. Okay, so it's better to go towards the lower side. Find small numbers. Okay, and small numbers you will get by dividing. Okay, instead of going into higher numbers and getting numbers of 3 digits, 4 digits, it's better to divide and get smaller numbers.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm back.
Okay. Yes, Afan, tell me this.
Ma'am, which one?
E1, 45 by 60. Have you done this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do it.
I'm
Come on.
done with all.
Okay, very good.
Actually, 45 by 60 is
Wait,
Rishit.
wait. This is Rishit's turn now. Rishit, tell me.
Ma'am, I'm not getting. I got only two fractions.
You will get only 2. If you do by dividing, you will get only few. But when you multiply, you can get many fractions. Okay?
And can I share my two
Yes,
answers?
yes. Say
Ma'am, 9 by 12 and 3 by 4.
9 by 12 and
3 by 4.
3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4. Okay. Okay. That could be even, you could get, if you divide this by 3, 15 by 20 also you can get. Okay. Okay. So by dividing, you get some limited numbers, but when you multiply, you can multiply by any higher number. But it is not recommended to go any much higher so as to avoid any mistakes, because the more you make the things complex, you make mistakes. Okay, so try and be with small numbers only. Okay, next one. Afan, your turn is left now. Afan, tell me 36 by 48.
It would be, what do we, it would be 18,
18, okay, 18, yes.
24,
Very good, yes.
9,
9,
sorry, no, yeah,
yes. Very nice, good, good.
12, 9 by 12,
12, very good, yes. Next,
3 by 4.
3 by 4.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay. Now next Adrit will tell me. Adrit, tell me 18 by 42.
Yes, ma'am. 36 by 84.
36
54.
by 84. You are going towards higher side. Okay.
54 by 126.
54 by 126. Okay.
72 by 168.
Okay.
90 by 210.
90 by 210. Okay.
Mom, I got G. Can I tell?
Yes.
Mom,
10.
I got 2. Mom, it's 9 by 21.
Which one you are talking about?
Mom, G1.
G. 18 by 42. Okay. Tell me.
Mom, I got 9 by 21 and 6 by 7.
Okay. 6 by 7. Okay. Okay, this is also right. So this you have got by dividing. Okay.
Yeah, mom.
Since you have got smaller numbers. So Adrit has done by multiplying. Okay, Adrit, both are correct. Okay. So children, in today's class, what did we learn? Just summarizing it once again.
Fractions.
First we had the meaning of what is fraction. Okay, fraction is part of a whole. When you have whole thing, a fraction of that is called
Fraction.
okay.
Mom, today we learned about fractions, definition, number line, and 3 types of fractions: proper fraction, improper, and mixed fractions. Then we learned how to express, how to convert mixed fraction to what is improper, and improper to mixed fraction. And next,
Yes. So
number lines and equivalent fractions. That's it.
So then we had types of fractions, improper, proper, and mixed fractions. Then we studied about the converting from mixed fraction to improper fraction and improper to mixed fraction, right? The next one was equivalent fractions. We made equivalent fractions by dividing also, by multiplying also, right? So this was what we did in today's class. I hope no one has any doubts.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have, you can ask.
No, mom.
Okay, thank you. Please revise. Okay, and put some homework also. Thank you
Okay.
for today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mom. Bye, mom. Have a nice day.